Greetings warriors and welcome back to another Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord video. Today I have a very special mod guide for you guys where we create the most realistic Bannerlord experience we can currently achieve. The video is split into two parts. The first part is about new mods that I haven't covered before. The second part is about mods that I already covered before but include in this list because they are essential for a realistic Bannerlord experience. There will be timestamps in the pinned comment down below where you can pick which part you want to watch. But it would be really nice if you'd watch it all. Also, if you haven't watched my latest Bannerlord Mods weekly episode by now, please check it out. There were some really good mods included in that list, and it would mean a lot if you check it out, if you haven't by now. All the mods you're going to see today are tested and confirmed working on the latest main branch version of the game, which is during the recording of the video E131. And now, let's move on to the list where we create the most realistic Bannerlord experience that is currently possible. And the first mod is going to be LootEveryone by Super, which allows you to receive the loot of everyone that dies in battles that you're involved in. Now, with this mod, every time you fight a battle against an army, you receive all the equipment your foes left behind. How convenient. But, for realism's sake, we have to lower the drop chance of items, because in battles, many weapons will break, like shields, arrows, you get the drill.
But Artem you fucking moron, some item of troops are insanely overpriced.
And that is true. But the mod also adds a configurable price threshold of items with a neat little config file. And on to the next one, which is a mod called Can't Run Forever by Damn Sneaker, which makes parties slow down after running away from you or someone else after some time. Because running away from someone is exhausting and demoralizing when done for hours or even days. This mod affects all parties in the game, meaning looters, bandits, villagers, caravans and noble parties. I was really annoyed by chasing down an enemy party on the map for days or even weeks on end, and this mod finally changes that. Next up we have the Battle Size Unlocker by Alex Rodriguez, which offers a greater range of values for the battle size setting. If you're familiar with my previous works, you notice that there are many more units on one battlefield than the game initially allows. Well, I used this mod to bump up the troop count up to 2000 units at times, though be aware that you will have serious performance issues and the chance that your game will crash is tenfold. It's a really good mod for those big epic battle scenes, but very crash heavy.
But Artem, why do you include this mod in the list?
Jimmy, shut the fuck up or... Well, little Jimmy, I'm glad you're asking. This list is all about realism, so I think it's realistic if all troops join the battle at once, instead of 1k battles only. And up next we have DynaCulture by Splintered, which adds a dynamic simulation of settlement culture and influence based on the owning kingdom or clan and surrounding environmental factors. The primary effect is that expanding a kingdom's territory will expand their influence, thus affecting neighboring settlements and eventually causing them to flip to the kingdom's culture. You can even adjust many settings through the modlib menu. So, to put it simply, if you conquer a castle, your newly conquered castle and its fief may never convert to the culture you choose during character creation, because of the surrounding factors, being that there simply are different cultures. The more you conquer in one place, the more settlements will flip its culture to yours. Next up we have Xorberax's Honest Work, which, well, lets you do what the title implies. Do honest work for a little bit of cash. It ain't much, but it's honest work. It's a very minor mod, but a realistic one as well, so it gets a spot on this list. This mod lets you work at villages to make a little bit of money. Pretty convenient. And another little mod I like to add to this list is Growing Beard by Miko K, which adds a simple beard growing system to the game. In the first 3 days after shaving you grow a stubble, and after that each week your beard grows longer, until you have a big bush hanging from your chin. After installing the mod, you have to go to any tavern and tell the tavern keeper that you want to start growing your beard. This dialogue will start the mod and your beard will be clean shaven. After this, your beard will start growing every day for a stubble, and then every week for a longer beard. If you want to get a shave, just talk to the tavern keeper again and pay 20 dinars. Like the previous mod, this is a pretty small yet realistic one, and I'd recommend using it if you wanna have a realistic gameplay, or if you just want to grow a beard because you can't grow one in real life. Adding to the pile of small mods, we have Xorberax's Friendly Fire by Xorberax, which enables friendly fire for all units, meaning you can hurt your troops, they can hurt each other, and your enemies can do the same. I mean, this is a must-have mod for realistic gameplay, technically. Now you actually have to think about how you want to swing your big sword, instead of just smashing the left mouse button like a zombie. Though the mod is on this list, I don't recommend it at all. Given the current state of the game, there will be instances where NPCs will form big blobs when fighting each other. Meaning, there will be heavy friendly fire casualties and your troops will kill more of your own men than of the enemies. So, if you watched this far, first, congratulations and thank you. Second, the next mods are going to be ones that I previously covered, meaning if you're watching my mod videos on a regular basis, like all of you do, right? Right? Chances are that the next mods sound familiar, though I want to include them into this list because they are essential for a highly realistic Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord gameplay experience, and this information is just a heads up. And up next we have the realistic battle mod, which makes combat more realistic. Armored units are more resistant to damage and each weapon type has different effects against armor. Units defend themselves more, and units with shields actually use them. This mod aims to make battles longer while still being realistic by adjusting different aspects. For example, changing the penetrating properties of different types of weapons to setting the unit's defensiveness to a higher factor, meaning they will fight like real humans instead of trying to speedrun their lives. When giving a formation order, they will actually keep their shields up despite having a loose or circle formation. Also, shields now have realistic hitboxes, whereas in vanilla, their hitbox was much bigger than their visual size. And this mod also fixes that. This is a must-have mod for realism in battles. Next up we have Horn on Orders by Echo Recon, which adds a horn every time a movement order is given. Now, every time you issue a command, you can hear an audible horn sound, which sounds something like this. Also, if you're using the Responsive Soldiers mod by Boyzoy, which makes your troops verbally respond when giving an order, be sure to put the horn mod below it in the Lord order list. If you don't do that, your game will most likely result in a crash, because I had the same issue. Next up we have Realistic Weapon Collision, which changes melee weapon collision reactions when striking other characters. So now, when slashing at an enemy, your blade will actually get stuck in his body or bounces off his armor, based on attack damage type and armor material type of the victim. The mod also reduces the ridiculous blood sprays everywhere, if the armor of the hit body part is either chainmail or plate. This mod is purely visual and does not change any values for weapons or armor, or change how the game calculates damage. Next up we have Battle Speech, Pre-Battle General Speech mod by Block. With this mod you can give inspiring speeches before battles, which make each and every battle more epic.
I do not intend to start losing now, so take strength from that. March forward and...
All the voice lines are borrowed from the game Rome Total War. But the mod author is already on it, with some really nice voice acting to have completely new voice lines down the road. The second last mod I want to talk about in this mod list is going to be Bear My Banner, which adds banners back in the hands of your troops. Banners are equipped dynamically when a battle is loaded, which makes it compatible with every troop changing mod. Everything in this mod is highly customizable. You can change, for example, how many banners your troops will take into battle and which tier the units who can hold banners should be. Also a must-have mod in my opinion, of course, until Tailwords adds banners officially. And for the hardcore lads out there, the last mod is going to be the No HUD Photo mod, which simply lets you hide the whole heads-up display. But this mod is truly for the real sick bastards out there who want to feel physical pain and mental suffering while playing this game. God damn! I salute you, hardcore gamers. May you rest in peace. And this is the ultimate realism in Bannerlord we can currently achieve. I know there are more mods like the Real Space-Time Continuum mod, which lets time pass even when you are in a settlement, etc. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you're going to use some of the mods I talked about today. Also, like I said before, please check out my latest Bannerlord Mods Weekly episode, where I talk about actual giants and other good stuff that got released in the past week. And like I said before, all the mods are tested and confirmed to work on the latest main branch of the game, which is E131. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, and if you like what I do in general, consider smashing that subscribe button. But other than that, I'll see you all in the next one. Stay brave warriors and bye.